And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Music for Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. And, because it's Tuesday, and that's a wonderful day to be fabulous and stuff. Pretty much any day that ends in Y is a good day to be fabulous. But welcome. Glad you could all be here. And I hope your day truly is going well. I'm jump in, playing some Minecraft today. So, hey, I gotta hit this as well. Okay, there we go. Got some things I'm working around on the back end of my stream to make things work and be okay and do stuff. Amongst them, had to move some of my startup automation because MIU was having some issues with stream detection on Twitch, which apparently it worked really well in Mixer, not quite as well in Twitch. So they're having some issues there to get sorted out. But yeah, it's all good. Also, I've made a minor change, actually a significant change, but hard to tell probably from your end, to my overlay setup. I'm now using Stream Elements to handle my overlays instead of doing it all through Streamlabs, which is actually really nice. Oops, hang on. Makes my computer happier anyway. Also, I was getting really tired of some of the ways that Streamlabs was doing things. So. All right, so you see I'm just placing some stuff here. I actually had a weird idea, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two buildings, right? Because they're sort of here, kind of squished up against what's now the school. And I think I kind of need to do something with them. So, obviously, because they're here, they're plain and boring. Now, remember the rule I've kind of set for myself. I can't just destroy the buildings completely and get rid of them, right? I'm beautifying the town, so I've got to build off of what's there. But like I did with those houses over there, I have no qualms replacing every block in the house with something else. Okay, and that's kind of what I'm doing. I have no idea how well this is going to work. I had this idea about doing something a little twisty while I was unable to sleep the other day, and so I'm going to do that. Now, there are a couple things I need to do. First off, this house isn't square. It's a 4x5 house. And this guy over here is a 5x5 house. All right, now you can see my sign. I was going to combine these two houses. At least that was my plan. I'm going to alter the plan somewhat. But first, let me get started here with some jungle wood. Let's see. I think, yeah, 3 will just about do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started with a little bit of jungle wood here, just coming straight up. Okay. Okay, just pop this here like that. Now, all right, so this is all going to come out. Now, all right. I'm kind of curious. Well, I won't trap villagers in there. I was just thinking, how many villagers am I going to get trapped in that little pen? The answer is 0 because there's a door. And it turns out villagers are pretty good about using doors. They generally know how they work, so not too concerned with that. All right, so what I'm going to do here is tear this guy's house apart. Right, and I'm sure he won't mind. Right, none of these villagers are minding that I'm tearing their village apart and replacing it with my own vision of wonderful, but I'm sure they're maybe not 100% thrilled with it, but I didn't ask for their permission and they haven't told me no, so it works out okay. Okay, I won't sleep in that bed. I mean, I was going to, but turns out the villager beat me to it. So I'll sleep in this bed and it'll be wonderful. Nice and comfy. Sometimes is it hard to sleep in a bed that's not your own? Yeah, but am I going to do it anyway? Sure. All right. Sweet. Now. Okay, now. Here I am swinging an axe. And this guy decides to walk right in front of me. That's not a recipe for long-term health. Not even much of a recipe for short-term health, really, if you think about it. Alright, so I'm going to, like I said, continue this jungle wood here, and it's... I'll pop this up. I know I left a pane of glass there. I'll clean that up later, but first... I'm going to start here, taking this stuff out. Okay. There we go. Now I'll grab this way. Okay, not that it would have made a whole lot of difference, but still. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with bring this. Oops, that's not right. I'm just starting with a real basic start here. Okay, it's just a 3x3 box, or well, 5x5 box, but it's 3 blocks high. So the next thing I'm going to do here is I want to get a little, as I said, get a little bit twisty, and I may make a couple of changes elsewhere, but I'm going to start. Now the question is, how do I want to do this? I have a vision in my head of junglewood tree sort of starting being real basic down here because, hey, you know, why not? And then as this grows up here, it starts to twist, and then these two houses are going to, I want to sort of twist around each other. This is probably beyond my skill, but I'm going to try to do it anyway. I have no idea how this is going to work, but I'm sure it will. Right? Yeah, absolutely. Every good adventure starts with a story like that, right? All right, so what I'm going to do is I want this one to start leaning out this way. So, oops, well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place some dirt here. And I think it's going to sort of wander. I do want it to go out this way, but I think actually, now that I'm looking at that, I actually want it to come out a little bit further. Also, I don't want it to go up just one block. I want it to go up 2. Okay, so let's take that out. Because I want it to be a little bit taller. Okay, now I can come up this way. Right, just sort of, I don't know, let's bring this way, and then I have no idea how this is actually going to work. Okay. Sure. That's, I have now created really tall steps. All right. Other than the fact that this one's check that out for a minute. I may end up replacing it, but for now, I want to do that. And I want to bring this over this. I think I want to bring it this way a little bit more too. All right, so okay, so I think I'm going to try going that way. All right, probably a horrible, horrible idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. All right. Next step to replace this basic house with something that looks even more basic, but it's a beginning. That's the important thing. Right. Okay. We'll just let's pick up a bunch of this stuff, right? It'll be fine. All right, so this is going to come up that way. All right. So, again, nothing too crazy here. I'm just going to replace the walls. Yeah, we're having the floors and ceiling, or the walls and ceiling removed. Yeah, it's drastic perhaps, but sometimes you just have to. Maybe place the blocks in the right place, which is also a good thing to do. All right, so I don't know. I'm sure this will make all sorts of sense when I'm done. Or it'll look really stupid. One of the two. That's pretty much how my builds go. They look really good or they look really dumb. Like, that looks pretty okay. The house there, the cathedral looks pretty okay. Yeah, the school's not bad. The workshop there looks kind of lame. Not gonna lie. It's got a strong sense of this person who built this had no clue how to actually build things. I mean, the sort of face fire thing is kind of fun, but the building as a whole, yeah, it has issues. Nothing says, come to my shop and buy my goods, like having a shop that looks like it was built by a 6-year-old. But you never know. Maybe it was. Except I'm not 6, so I guess not. I mean, there are baby villagers in this village, so I might be able to pawn off the blame on one of them. All right, so we'll just hop down this way and see how it goes. All right, just a little bit of fun and excitement here. Oops. A little bit of pushing the right button. Also, an important aspect to any build. Okay. You know, I found most successful Minecraft builds come from people putting blocks in the right place and pressing the right buttons. At the right time, even, which is even more of a challenge. All right, so we'll just fix that. Now, even though this part is, again, really straight, right? It's just a box. It's a wooden box. It's a giant log box. What I might do here is maybe peel some of these logs in a fashion of some sort. You know, some sort of spiral, like a spiral sliced ham or something. Yeah. Okay, so let's see now. What's the next? So this is going to come up this way. So I went out that way. Oops, down. Down is the other button. All right, cool. All right, so what I need to do is get the next side of this, which I think it's going to go up like that. All right, so you know what I should do? Now that I'm done with all that stuff, let me get a shovel here so I can clean this dirt out more easily. Okay, so. Well, he's stuck in the pen and he's hopping mad. It's all right. He'll find the door eventually. And he didn't even let the sheep out. I'm impressed. Sometimes I wonder if villagers actually know how to close the doors behind them. And in theory they do, but I always end up finding open doors. Okay. Alright, so I think I took this that way. I don't think I'm spiraling quite enough. I think what I want to do is I think I want to bring this that way. I don't know. Does it make sense to me? No. Do I want that log? Yeah. Okay, so that's going to come that way. I think that's the plan. Okay. So the idea here is that these go up, right? And just a fun sort of way somehow. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, I think this one's going to go here. All right, and then I think this is going to come up this way. Well, that's a maybe. All right. Would be kind of nice to figure out how this is going to work so that I can then do the opposite on this house. And then they're just going to spiral up together. Right? It'll be great. Be all sorts of fun. And then maybe at the top I'll plant some jungle trees. It'll be especially fun, right? Sure. All right, so let's see if I continue this way. Right, then this is going to come up like that. Well, something along those lines. Okay. Right. Sure. That's a possibility. There's indeed a possibility of things happening. All right, now here's where things get fun, right? Because this is now sitting over the house, which is okay. Because in theory, this house is now going to go that way. All right, so let's see how this goes. All right, so on this side, right, I should come out like this. I am grateful for the temporary ability to fly. I'm not sure I would have attempted this were fly not a thing in my world today. Okay, so it goes that way. Okay, and then up this way. Okay, yeah, is it's kind of spiraling up over the top of the school, which is all right. Just it actually is totally fine. Totally fine. Not a problem with it. Okay, so this is going to come this way now. Right, and now same type of thing. Get the start of it here. And basically, the idea is that I've got two really twisty trees that have, oops, that's wrong, that have grown up and been twisted around each other. Okay, that is the idea. I don't know if I can pull this off, but okay. That's a ladder. Now, it turns out ladders, while being very cool and definitely allowing climbing and stuff, don't do much in the way of being dirt. Okay, they're really bad at that, in fact. All right, so
what they're made of and how long you wait to use them.
I suppose that's true. If you wait long enough, your ladders will be dirt. So, you know.
I don't know if that's true in Minecraft, but it's true in real life.
It is true in real life. You are correct. Yeah, not 100% true in Minecraft. Fairly not, I think. But, I mean, they could be, you can set them on fire, though, which is also cool, so. All right, so let's see where we're at. So that's going to come up that way. And then this one, all right, here's where things are going to get fun, is let's see where things are interfacing over here, okay? Because I might have to redo this a little bit, or a lot of it, to be honest, to make this, well, fine. I'll just back up. It's all right. Huh. Okay, yep, definitely have a problem. So basically, I'm sliding out a little bit too far on this side. I might want to, I don't want to do this. Okay, let's bring this over this way then. I mean, because, well, it's nice that they're sitting there, you know, all best friends like. Yeah, it's just a little bit too, it's a little bit too close is what it is. So I think what I need to do is go more out first and then around, which I don't think will be an issue over here. I was trying to see if it would be a problem with the going up with the house, but I don't think so. Because, you know, the school's there and all, but all right, so I think the first step then is to not go out at an angle, but to go out straight. Okay. Again, not a problem. I can do this. Totally do this. It'll be a thing that is done. After I take this out. It's one of the fun things about Minecraft is sometimes you can screw up and everything just works. Or it fails completely. Then you can just undo it with minimal cost to yourself. Not necessarily no cost, but, you know, there is a minimal amount of cost. All right, so let's go ahead and hop up here, take this guy out. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do here is, rather than twisting out right away, I'm going to go sideways a bit. Okay, right? Makes sense? Okay, so let's do this up here as well. All right. I can do this. Yeah, it's totally fine, right? Sure. Okay, so back this way. Pick up my stuff. All right. So basically that's going to go up 2. And then this is going to go up 2. All right. And all of this dirt is going to come out. Should it come out? Eventually, but you know, would it be useful now? Probably. Is that stopping me? Not even a little bit. Apparently it's not night enough. Okay, so here we go. Right, that'll be good. Totally fine. Apparently I'm living? Yes, I'm apparently living, but also leaving stuff just floating around. All right, so this is going to come out like that. This farmer's over here like, what the heck are you doing, dude? And I'm like, I have no idea, but I bet it'll be cool when it's done. Which is sort of the reason to build anything, right? That's just how Minecraft works. Why are you building that? It'll look cool when I'm done. All right, so we'll just plow through all of this. Now, all right, so the idea here is it's going that way and that way. All right, so now let's see how this works. I think let's see what happens if I angle over here. Right now, unfortunately, they're going to touch there. I don't want that to happen. So, no touching. No touching. It's like a junior high dance, right? No touching. All right. All right, so I'm going to come up this way. Okay, so same thing. Go up 2 on that side now. And then, now let's diagonal over. So, slide over this way. Okay. And we'll slide over this way. Just like that. All right, now let's take all the dirt out so I can see what's actually going on here. Okay, now I think I can't see what's happening. I think this is going to work. Yeah, I think so. So if I take this now, right, diagonal up this way, just like that. Right, yeah, and then do the same thing here. So this goes here, right up above the roof, just like that. And then slides over this way. As I said, the roof of the school, not a problem. Okay, so good. So now the idea is that this is going to sort of twist, and I want this to end up over top of this box. Well, that one, well, this side ends up over top of this box, so they get all sort of helix-like, right? So that should make some sort of sense to somebody. Maybe somebody who's all into genetics or just really likes helixes, one of the two. All right, so let's see. We've got the beginnings of our twistiness going on here. So twisty. Okay. And all right, so that's going to go up that way. And I think what I'm going to do, at least in part, as I get around with part of this, is do all some different blocks in and amongst all of this, these straight logs as this comes up. But I want the main part of this happy little guy is going to be nice junglewood logs. Again, I want it to look not unlike jungle trees that are grown up around each other and just gotten weird, right? They're giving each other a really big hug or something. Are those in the right place? That goes there. That goes there. No, those ones are totally in the wrong place. Absolutely and completely. All right. It's like, why are they not in the right place? Because they're in the wrong place. That's just how that goes. These are supposed to be over one block. All right, well, you know. It's a problem. I have problems. They're deep personal problems that I should probably see somebody about. Okay, so let's see. So this is going to come in here like this. I was had to sit down and watch Lilo and Stitch again last night. For now, that is the second time I've seen Lilo and Stitch. So, at some point I may actually get Stitch's personality and quotes in here correctly, but I don't know. All right, so let's take out all of this happy dirt. Right, and okay, I figured out what the heck is going on. Is there heck here? Probably. All the heck. Okay, that goes that way, like that. And we'll just slap a couple more logs on top there, like that. See, nice and easy. Right, sure. Just like that. Okay. And now I angle over so that I get that whole wrapping dealy bob. Haha! I have successfully clicked. Don't you love it when things just click? You know, works for me most of the time. Okay. Cool, so that's going that way, and then this is coming up this way. Right, and then okay. I think this is reasonable. Let me take something. You know what? I've got a bunch of oak planks. This will work as a temporary thing. I think I actually want to use a different wood there, but for now, I just want to see where the box of this is. You know, My personal visualizer is not working at the moment, so just you know, it's cheap and easy to take blocks out in Minecraft, it turns out. So right, I mean, you don't even have to pay for a demolitions team. You don't. You know, it has fewer explosives than one might hope, but you know, it's a thing. Okay, but overall, that's not too bad, I think. So now I need to do the same thing and start getting these guys sliding over this way. So we'll just pop this up like that. All right, and do the same thing on this side. Again, I want to make sure that where they're close to each other, they're not going to hit each other right away. Because I really don't want I don't want them to touch. Right? Does that make sense? At least not till maybe I get up to the top. I have no idea what the top is going to be or where it's going to be or what it's going to look like, but that's at least it for the moment. All right, so that's going to go that way. Okay, and I want to do basically what I did down here. So it goes out one, goes out another one, and then angles. So same thing, goes out one, goes out another one. That's this set right here. Right? See, just like this. And it goes up, and it goes over. It goes up, and it goes over. Okay, again, we have the very ladder-looking dirt. Okay. This is what dirt looks like in the latter days. Okay, that was a really bad pun. I should not have gone there. Bad streamer. Bad. Okay. You know, there's a... One of the Muppet movies has Waldorf or Statler, you know, the hecklers. What a terrible pun, is he yelling at... Oh, I think it's from the Muppet Christmas Carol. And they're actually teasing Scrooge. There's more gravy than of grave about you. And they razz him about his terrible gravy pun. And who knows? He might make great gravy. I don't know. I've never had Scrooge's gravy. But his pun perhaps leaves a little bit to be desired. But I might have to clip that and add that to my soundboard or something. Which I'm still working, trying to figure out how to get all of the actions that I had going with Mixplay working, since they now no longer, you know, I don't have the Mixplay board anymore. Because Mixer's not a thing. Okay, it's still a thing for another, like, 3 weeks, but, you know, not helpful for me today. Okay, so, all right, so let's see now. So these go over, and now the plan would have been to curve again, but I think what I need to do is curve out some more. Right, so this comes up that way. Right, and this comes out. Well, that's wrong. I can fix it. I can fix it. I have the technology. All right, so this pops up like that. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. All right, now this guy. Same deal. We'll come out this way. And apparently I need more dirt. Or I need to just go pick up all the dirt I've left down here. Which I can do. I also have an entire barrel full of dirt back in my base. You know, and I have it on good authority that I get a barrel or maybe a jar full of dirt even. is sufficient at warding off pirate captains with weird squid beards. So, you know, gotta go with it here. All right, so I'll just. Okay, I'm just gonna fall down here for a minute. Again, of all the things I've learned about Minecraft over my many years of Minecrafting, falling is essential to any good build. Okay, if you don't fall at least a dozen times, or at least a couple of times per floor, the build will not be a success, and you're just gonna have to, just have to deal with that fact. Okay, at least that's the way it is for me. I don't know about the rest of y'all out there, but okay, so let's see now how this is wrapping around. Okay, yeah, so 1, 2, and then angled. Right, because I was looking at... All right, well, let's see what's happening here. Just make sure this is working right. All right, so this comes over this way. It should angle up right here. Right. He's twisted. And also wrong. That goes here. It was one of those, the original Aladdin Disney cartoon, right? It was Jasmine, and your beard is so twisted. It's like, okay, that's just weird. Okay, all right, so this is now going to slide. Okay, gravity is apparently a thing on occasion. I hate it when gravity is selective, Most of the time it's fine. And then I try to get up off the floor or out of bed. And then gravity just decides that it has taken a very special interest in me. And makes it a lot harder for me to get up. Okay, I think I see where this is going. I think it's going to be okay. Okay, so that then angles across like that. So we're still nicely working around each other. Looks like these towers are now in good shape. So okay, and by good shape I mean, all twisty. Okay, so that's going to come up there like that. Oops, I forgot. And this is in the wrong place. Hey, follow the blueprints. I mean, I know the blueprints don't exist, but seriously, follow them anyway. That's, any good contractor will tell you that lack of blueprints should not stop any sort of project at all, right? All right. Really, they're just suggestions anyway. I've worked with actually I haven't worked with them. My coworkers have worked with enough architects to know that, they're pretty sure that the blueprints just don't matter and they'll just do whatever they want while the construction happens. So all right, so let's go and take this stuff out, and once again, I'm just going to lean on the oak here a little bit because I have it. Just to sort of frame where this floor is, where I stopped. Okay, now, is this where floor is going to be? That is a definite maybe. Will there even be floors? I don't know. For all I know, this is just going to be one long staircase up to a, I don't know, vending machine. It's a really long way to go for a Coke, but sometimes you're just that desperate. You just have to have a Coke. All right. so far so good. It's twisted up. These are actually parallel to each other. So if I do this 2 more times, right? You see how this is all sort of twisting up and around here? Okay, that is actually starting to look kind of cool. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so do the same thing. Yeah, because this is sort of centering right. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Right over, circling right around this spot, right in the middle. Which, if I'm clever, which remains to be seen, but if I'm clever, I might actually drop some water right down between the trees. Just right down in through the middle. It'll even make that sound, but you'll have to have a special mod pack to do it. All right, so that was not true. Nobody should believe me. Okay, so let's do it. This is going this way. Like him. A very good reason. I don't remember the words of that song well enough to actually sing it. I was watching a very excellent musical last night called Man of La Mancha, which is a story that it's basically the Don Quixote story to some extent anyway. And it is phenomenal. It's one of those movies that I don't cry at a lot of movies. This is one that I cry at. It is so good. Unlike a lot of musicals, this one, it's not the most family friendly in the world. It's not like you have to worry about Don Quixote swearing at you in Spanish. But did I do that right? 1, 2, and over? Yeah, I think I did. But he deals with some life as it is, which was not very good for some of the people he deals with. And that's actually the point, right? He's decided that the world is a mess. And unlike Dr. Horrible, who just felt the need to rule it, he becomes a knight errant to strike out into the world and do something about it, which is an amazing goal and one that I think more people should have. But, he meets a tavern worker who is dealt a rough hand, and how she deals with it is not the most family friendly in the world, but an excellent movie nonetheless. All right, let's jump back here. I'm going to need a little bit more dirt. Fortunately, as I said, I've got a few stacks of it. So, got that going for me. But yes, I very much enjoy Man of La Mancha. The music is amazing. And, oh yeah, it'll get stuck in your head so fast. That is the sign of a good musical if you can't get the music out of your head. Or it just gets stuck there. All right, I think what I'm going to do, just since I didn't bring any more planks with me, not that they're far, I've got a whole stack of planks, several stacks of them down in one of those boxes. Okay, but I'll just slap these in here so I can kind of see where this is going. But it looks pretty good as I fill in this spiral. It'll really start to take shape, and it's going to look great. All right, well, let's just dive bomb this villager. Oh, I thought I had more wood in there. I guess I used it. All right. Well, I did turn a bunch of it into stairs for the barn, so, you know. It happens, you know, just one of those things. You go with it. Fortunately, I've got a whole mess of oak back at the base, and there's a whole forest full of it over there, so somehow I think I'll survive. Okay, so where am I now? So that's going that way. So, all right, how did I do this? Okay, so angled and then went straight. So I'm now lost. What am I doing? Okay, so this goes there. I don't know where to put the next block. I don't. I'm lost. The precious is lost. I think. Okay, so that went that way. So this should. All right, I am confused. All right, so that's the other sign of a good build. If it's confused you at least once, you're doing something right. Right? I mean, just like math, if it doesn't confuse you from time to time, you're not doing hard enough math. Okay, just if it confuses you all the time, maybe you need to take a little more time studying it. But take it from me, as someone who has a degree in mathematics and had to take most of his math classes twice. Yeah. Study, kids. It's good for you. All right, so let's get this dirt out here. Then maybe I'll be able to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Okay, so how did I do this? Okay, so that one comes out. And then angles. Next one, right turn, comes out and angles. And then I continued that way. Comes out and then right turns and then did I screw those ones up maybe? Okay, no, I think yeah, I think I've definitely confused myself. All right. What now? Okay, so let's see. All right, so this side comes out that way and then goes up. And then angles out and then right turn it up. And then this one I think I did something wrong. I think I did. Maybe I screwed up this level up here. Or actually no, I think I've got it. I got it. This goes this way. At least I think I've got it. I don't got it. That's all right, so now right turn. Okay. Comes up that way. And this goes up this way. Of course, I suppose if I had gotten really creative too, I'd have used a different wood on each building. Like I could have done one out of jungle and one out of, I don't know, birch or something. But, you know, it's all right. I got it. All right, so now this guy comes up that way. I think this is how this is supposed to go. It either does or it doesn't. I'm fairly certain one of those two things is true. Okay, just, you know, possibilities. They exist, and that's definitely one of them. Or two of them, actually, because I can count. Does or does not is, in fact, two different possibilities. All right, so... Okay. All right, so I think this thing comes up like that. Maybe. I'm about to find out if I... Oops. No, those don't go there. No matter what else I did wrong, that is definitely one of them. One of the things that is wrong. These blocks I'm taking out need to be shifted over one block. Okay. The question is, which direction do they go? All right, so this should angle out this way, I think. Okay. So it should angle out like this. Okay. I'm hoping I'm doing something close to right. If not, it'll just be weird. All right, vlogs. Nice thing about being in the jungles, I've got plenty of jungle wood. It's like, dude, why'd you make it out of jungle wood? Because I'm in a jungle, and there's lots of jungle wood right here. Seems like a pretty good reason to me. You know. What do I know? All right, so that goes up like that. And then up this way, so it angles over. Okay. Just continue the pattern, man. Don't think, just continue the pattern. Not unlike driving in a roundabout. Don't try to understand it. That's something that is just weird. But okay, so I think that's how that works then. All right, so let's go ahead and put this. Well, hello? Or also like trying to figure out what's going on in a Kingdom Hearts game. Don't try to understand it, just enjoy it, because, you know, otherwise you're just going to get yourself confused. And all right, let's go get some more oak. Again, I'm 100% sure I'm going to end up changing all of that material out, but okay. Yeah, grab it. Oh, I already had it. Cool. Well, that was nice. I'm glad I planned ahead and had lots of oak. I mean, sure. Also, we need a few more logs here, so let's grab some more jungle. Building up the jungle. Also drinking water. Hydrate, people. Also, drink water. If you hydrate people enough, that's called drowning, and you really shouldn't do that. But, you know, or maybe if they've all shriveled up, you rehydrate them. Really, freeze-dried people, it's the wave of the future. Okay, so. Oh yeah, this is going to be 18 flavors of weird, I think, but which isn't too bad. Baskin Robbins is only, what was it? 32 flavors of ice cream or something like that. So, and there are 57 flavors of Heinz or something. So I guess now the question is, okay, of all the different flavors of Heinz, Is Doofenshmirtz one of those flavors? Right? I mean, you got ketchup and you got mustard and whatever 57 varieties exist. But is Doofenshmirtz one of them? I would kind of wonder. You know what? Do you want some liquid Doofenshmirtz on your hot dog? Maybe that was one of his evil plans that just got left on the cutting board. Not even Perry decided not to worry about stopping that one because that one was just dumb. Okay, so right, because the houses are in fact 1, 2, 3 blocks apart. Haha. Right. Okay. And they are, in fact, up here still 1, 2, 3, it looks like, blocks apart. I could actually count it. 1, 2, 3. Yep. What do you know? The math works. Awesome. All right, so I'll twist it where you will go. I'll twist it. Now, I'm actually at a point where each of these buildings is now back over the original spot of the building. All right. So if you, oops. Let's go ahead and take all this dirt out. Okay, just a little bit. Now, if you wanted to try to build this in real survival without flight, doable, but a lot harder. Not too much harder, but definitely weird. Okay, so this goes this way. All right, and so this, I think, actually, am I above the original? Actually, I don't think I am. I mean, yes, they're next to each other, but... Oh, actually, maybe I am. All right, that could be. Cool. Which is sort of what I wanted, but... Yeah. Okay, so this is... I mean, it is what I wanted. There's no sort of about it. Yep, that's right. Okay, cool. So that actually looks really nice, honestly, as it's starting to twist. I think I need to go around... I think I have to go around one more time. Like, a full circle one more time. Which means this building is going to be twice as high as it is. But, that's cool too. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, cool. So, well, time to continue building then. All right, so this goes there and there. Yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. Who's a good building? Oh, you're a good building. Yes, you are. Okay. Okay, that goes there like that, and that goes up like this, Happy beeps, we got this. We got this. All right, so all in all, super twisty, but also very cool. I think once I get this all built, it will stand like a blight on the horizon. Or, something. Okay, so you'll be able to see this guy for miles. It'll be like art or something. This is the type of thing people will complain about when it's built in the first place, like the Eiffel Tower. People saw that in Paris and thought, you are ruining our beloved city. What idiot builds a giant metal tower in the middle of Paris? And the guy said, no, trust me, it's great. It's not at all for mind control or anything like that. It's all good. And eventually the Parisians were like, okay, fine, but you're going to tear it down when you're done, though, right? And he said, oh, yeah, absolutely I'm going to tear it down when I'm done. And then it just became part of the city. I don't know. If maybe the French got distracted. You know what? Okay, it's all good. We're fine. You just keep doing your thing, man. All right. So, right. So then this way. Right, and just up like that. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Seriously, I do like where this is going. Assuming that's wrong. That is not where that goes. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm confusing myself, which is, not as hard as one might expect, but again, gotta put stuff in the right place. Sometimes you even have to just dig up dirt with an axe because that's just the way it goes. All right, so now go ahead and slide that across there. Okay, hey, maybe I should finish building this this portion of the building, right? Sure. Okay. So that'll go there. I said the only reason I'm putting this stuff in place here is so that I can get while putting this oak here, so I can keep some form of track of where I'm at. In this whole giant helix of a building. Okay. All right. Cool. So let's meander over this way. Take out all the dirt. Okay. Let's just get that out of there. All right. So, and the same thing on this side, because as much fun as dirt is, as any 3-year-old can tell you, I'm just going to take all of this out. Okay. Yeah, this is... Oh, that is looking twisty. Honestly, this is turning out better than I was hoping it was going to. I was kind of afraid that this was going to be... I wasn't going to be able to pull this off, but I like where this is going. This is absolutely working. Okay, cool. So now, oops. Continue this. Oops, wrong place. Sometimes you build things in the right place, and then there's the other times. Okay, so we'll just again hop out here with our fine and happy blocks of goodness. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Right? Yeah. And now I've confused myself again. I'm painting the roses red here. This is the problem. Okay. Yeah, I think it goes this way. Okay, so, we'll just... nuts. I have now peeled a block, which is not at all what I wanted to have done. All right, well... Silly log. Stripping itself from itself. Where's the fun in that? I mean, really. Okay, so let's get back up here. I'm not 100% convinced I'm doing this part right, but okay, I think I am. I think I am. I think I am. I think I am. Again, two choices. I'm doing it right or I'm doing it wrong. Alright, so just pop that in there like that. And come on, get over there. Okay, and then this guy slides over one again. Okay, just pops over like that. Oh yeah, this is so cool. I love it. I love it. It's so twisted and weird, but we'll go with it. Then, of course, how high up am I? Okay, not too bad. 108. So I'm not in any danger of hitting the build limit, which is actually, as I'm now looking at this, like, okay, that might be a little bit of a concern, but that's okay. We're good. Okay, not too high. So, okay. So got this going. And then slide out like that. And same thing here. Just down. Okay, that pops up that way. Okay, so easy peasy, right? Just all around. Now, again, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it when I get to the top, but it'll be fun anyway. I said I kind of like the idea of creating a fountain that that drops down into the gap between the two buildings. All right, so yeah, I mean that could be fun. The other thing I need to do once I get this complete is I need to get leaves all over everything here. You know, sprout out some nice trees, you know. Just try to, again, make this look sort of natural in a totally artificial way. All right, so all right, good. It's like, okay, am I going to land on something? I hope I do, because that's a long way down. Not that it would hurt, because flight's enabled, and that is sort of getting rid of fall damage, but still. Yeah, when I'm done with this, I'm absolutely going to have to slide up and make sure I delete all of the dirt. And by delete, I mean dig out and remove. I'm a computer guy. You remove something, you delete it. That's just how that goes. Okay. All right. I was not intending for this to be quite this tall, but it absolutely needs to go around. Yeah, so it twists completely around itself. So it's a full 360-degree twist. Okay. Right? It's like, what happens when a Russian ballet dancer suddenly shows up at your hotel room, asks you to twist. What do? You twist. Okay, so for those who have missed the deep cut, that is Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Shall we dance? Okay. If you want, more obscure musicals, here you go. This is your place for it. Yeah, welcome to Minecraft and Obscure Musicals, brought to you today by Pearl Stalker and Music Free Gaming. Which, the irony of having a channel named Music Free Gaming where I talk about musicals, it's not lost on me. Okay, so that goes up this way. Okay, no, I don't talk about obscure musicals all the time. Just, every couple of days. What can I say? I like musicals. I mean, it's weird. I grew up watching movies, like so many people. My dad was big into movies, and I watched a lot of them with him. And mostly it was Westerns and war movies and that type of thing, But I also watched musicals. So some of it was with him, unsurprising. Well, kind of surprisingly, I suppose. But my mom also introduced me to musicals, and so I watched a few with her as well. And that was not one of them. In fact, I don't think I saw a Fred Astaire movie that I can remember, anyway, until I watched one with my mother-in-law. I don't even think my wife and I were married yet. But my mother-in-law is a huge fan of Fred Astaire. Star Trek and Fred Astaire, right? Those are her jams. And, it's a fun combination. So, yeah. So there were a few of those that I really liked. That was one of them. Okay, so the fun is going to be, too, lighting this tower up in a way that shows it off, but doesn't detract from it too much. I have no idea how I'm going to do that, but I will. Okay, so I think it goes now this way. Yeah. Oh, you know what I should have done is picked up all of that. Oops, picked up all that dirt. Because it's dirt, 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 dirt. It's dirt, 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 dirt. Okay. Fortunately, I have lots of it, but still. Let's clean up after myself because, one thing I try to teach my kids to a greater or lesser success, but clean up after yourselves. Okay, so we'll just get all this dirt out of here. Oh yeah, this is said it's a lot of work getting this all set up. Obviously, it's taken me a little while, but oh, yep, there's definitely a wandering trainer. The coral blocks just look cool. One of these days, I'm going to have to go get some coral blocks and do something with them. What? I don't know, but definitely something. Will it be cool? I don't know. All right. Okay. Yeah, this is up here a ways. Okay, so anyway, so these come up this way. All right, and my mouse is a thing I can still use. Yes, it is. Okay, so that comes up like that. Oh, yeah. nice and basic, right? Right. And then just slide that over like that, and yeah, believe me, I am as shocked as anybody that this is actually working out as well as it is. All right, so this will pop up this way. Now, again, what this ends up looking like when it's done will be an interesting question. Right. Now, well, I'll just teleport to the 6 inches over to the same room. Scotty, beam me to the bathroom. I don't want to get up. Because look at this. That's just going up and up and up. I mean, it doesn't look nearly as good when the dirt is still there, but yeah, this is looking good. Okay, so I've done it again. I have confused myself. It happens way too often. Okay, which way do I go, George? Which way do I go? All right, so I said simple, right? Easy. Okay. Oh, no, right. It goes out this way. Right. Gotcha. And then it takes the hard right turn. Yeah. You got it. I got it. I'll figure it out. See, it just a little bit twisty and stuff, right? So this will just slide up and around like that. Oh, yeah. Okay, and then, right, and it just slides over like that. Right, see, you know, I think I can figure this out eventually. By the time I'm done with this, I will almost have an idea how to actually build it. Okay, almost. Okay, that was not dirt. I mean, I recognize dirt, and it's a lot less woodsy than that was. All right, so this goes up that way like that. Cool. Also, I don't think wood would be quite that dirty. Okay. I don't know. If you don't sweep often enough, I suppose it can get really dirty. But that's really a separate problem. Okay. Confused myself there for a minute. Okay, so we'll see. I've got a bad feeling here that I messed something up, but maybe that's just my own paranoia striking at. Come on. It's like I'm all the way up here, right? There are the clouds. I couldn't have screwed something up that badly, right? Totally, right? It'd have been fine. I'm okay. Surely I am. Okay, well, that's probably a good sign that I fell back on more building. Okay, so again, clean out some of this fill material here. Dirt. The construction worker's all-purpose helper. It's like duct tape, but Okay. Let's try landing on the building. Okay. That's tends to be the best way of, not falling. Okay. If you ever think about it, how helpful floors are at keeping people from falling to their doom. Yeah, they really are. Really are. Okay. Cool. This is wrong. Yeah, I built these wrong. They went the wrong way. Yep, I did. It's, you know what happens. All right, let's get up here. Try to make this right. Because, this is just wrong. Realize the building that is getting further apart. And that is the other reason I put in the those oak planks. What I did is it gives me checkpoints. It's like, where did I screw up? Well, I was okay to here. Okay, so. All right. Okay, so I think I didn't turn is what it is. Because after each floor, when I hit this point, I need to take a right. I need to take a right turn, and I didn't do it. It's like just watch Albuquerque go blowing by, and you realize you should have taken that left turn, and you didn't. Next thing you know, you end up in some wild adventure with a crazy duck, and that's just weird. One might even say daffy. All right, so okay, let's. Yeah, falling on that fence from that high would probably tingle a little bit. Grab the stuff sitting on the street lamp. Okay. So let's try this again. Do it right this time. Right, because I go up. Right, it comes up, comes up. Yeah, I think I need to make this turn right here. There we go. Yeah, like this. Okay. Yeah, I think this is it. That'll do it. Yep, I just didn't turn when I was supposed to. Cool. That's fine. That's why you stop and double check. Okay, again. Put the right block in. It'll be great. See, we'll just pop that up right there like that. And we'll pop this up here there like that. Okay, and then slides out this way. Right, this is the wrong. This is the wrong. Okay, don't do the wrong. Do the right.
Now you see that evil will always triumph. because good is dumb.
Okay, so again, we'll just try it this way. And, you know, again, doing it right is the thing that I should do. All right, so we'll just pop up this way. Yeah, that's the ticket. Okay, cool. I got this. Do I got this? I have definitely messed something up. Okay, so that's... Man, all right, I've confused myself. It happens. It's so easy to do. So easy. It's like, you know, I was doing okay, and then I stopped. I became caught up in my own... Catch myself in my own pride and hubris? Quite possibly. Okay, so make sure I do this. So the way this goes, right? Angle over and then go right off the angle. Angle over. I might have screwed up. Yeah, because if I go... Oh, fiddle muffins. All right. All right. I've confused myself so much. Said I was doing okay, and then I lost it. Okay, so let's figure out now. So down here, where I know it works just fine, right? So I go over, right? So up to, angle over, and then right angle off of that. Okay. So then right here, yeah, I think this is okay. Right, angle over, and then I think this is how this goes. Right, I think it goes up like that. Right. Because it goes up, over, up, over. I should not be this confused. That's what I've decided. I should not be this confused. Okay, so that goes... All right, so I think... So if this goes this way... Oops, that's not where that goes. Even in the... No matter what else happens, that's just wrong. Okay, so we got that there. Okay, so that's... All right, so I came up, angled over, built that way. Okay. Come down one more level so I can make sure I've got the pattern. Okay. So this way. 1, 2. angle back, and then turn right. 1, 2. Ah. Okay, now I think that's okay. All right, that's it. I've lost it. I'm totally out of it. Fortunately, it's not as easy to see as I would like, right? Okay, take that out. Okay, so angle over that way. So it. Okay, come on, me. This isn't that hard. Okay, so you get this, right? You go out, go up to, angle to the right. And then okay, let's come down here again where I know it works. Okay. Up to, angle over. Then up to, angle over, then up to. My angle shifted. All right, I think I've screwed up a couple of floors here, which is why it's not working the way it's supposed to. Okay, yeah, I think I did. I think I screwed up a couple of floors. All right, so that's swinging around. Okay, because the building... All right, I don't know. I've lost it. I'm losing my mind. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and take these out because I'm fairly certain. Oops. Let's use the axe though. I'm fairly certain I'm wrong about those. Oops. Come on, I can do it. The mouse is capable of moving. All right. Okay, apparently I'm too far away. That's all right. I'll get there. Okay, I thought this was... So I think the floor I'm on is wrong. On one or both of these. Okay, so... Okay, so over 2, then that way. Then over 2, and that way. And then over 2, and this way. Okay, I think I'm okay here. So it's over 2 and then shift and then turn. Over 2 and shift. Okay, so, right, the shift to the back. Okay, I think that might be part of my problem here as I shifted. Did I shift the right way? I don't think, you know, what I might need to do is just start filling in some of this just so I can see it better. All right. Okay, because does it... I guess the question too is, did I do these floors right? Because that's all right. You know what? Take this floor out and start over on both towers, because I think I've lost. I think the one I'm standing on is okay. Okay, so then it's just a matter of, hey, you doing this right? You got. Okay, because, when you build it right, it works. When you build it wrong, it just doesn't. All right, so. Oh, come on. Fly, baby, fly. All right, so just take this out, start this over again, and maybe get this figured out. I was hoping that with all of this, I'd be done. Whoopsies. I'd be done with this before I had to stop the stream. I don't know if that's going to be the case now. I've only got about 20 minutes left, so we'll see. But a man can dream. Also, apparently, a man can find a bed to sleep in because it's getting to be nighttime, and that's when bad things happen.
Huh?
All the bad things happen at night, right? All right. All right, all right. That was a badly timed slurp by that villager. Traveling salesman, man. Took a slurp just as I was taking a drink, and it's like, wait a minute, I'm not slurping. What's going on? At least not that much. Okay, so. Okay, so we built it up this way. Got the angle, and then from where the angle goes, I get the square, and it should square out this way. Okay. So let's just get this in here. I'm just going to do this first level here, right? This first little bit where it's sticking out. Okay, it's because that's a thing. It happens. Alrighty. Okay, so, all right, so I think this is doing all right. I mean, I don't have too much further to go, really, so if I can make sure I haven't screwed up my twistiness here, should be fine. Okay, right, that goes there like that. And then this goes up this way. And then twist goes up and over, so right, so it just angles like this. Right. Right. Sure. Okay. My tree is looking dirt-like. Which is not quite what I had in mind, but, it's at least easy to fix, right? Sure. All right, so now I've got this. Right, and this should then go across like that. Okay, now the same thing on this side. We get a little dirt. We get a little bit of stuff going this way. Up and up. And up and up. Okay, and then slide this out. I hope this should be fine, right? Sure. Sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I can sometimes put the blocks in the right place, but honestly, at this point, I'm not even sure I have that talent anymore. Fairly certain I don't. I you know, whatever skill I had, it's gone now. It's just, I've lost it. I have crafted my last mine. Okay. Oops. So it goes this way. Again, I know that's wrong. Of all the mistakes I've made, that's one of them. Okay, so let's grab. Oops, come back here. Come back here. Okay, it's not that hard, man. It's not that hard. 4-year-olds can do this. Get it together. Of course, 4-year-olds probably have better spatial recognition than I've got right now. Okay, so now, right, this comes across like that. Okay. I feel like I'm in the same boat. I feel like I have messed this up in a way that I can't figure out, and it's going to bug me. Hopefully I can get it figured out, because I really don't want to spend all of Thursday's stream on this. That would be stupid. Let's get the tower right, and then comes the fun part of getting the rest of it done. Okay. All right, so this goes this way. 1, 2. I think this is how this is supposed to go. 1, 2. Now what I'm going to do here is just pop this way like that. Okay, and then I think I'm supposed to turn there, but so that turns right and that turns right. Because it's supposed to, it sort of leans and then turns and then leans and then turns. Okay, so I think that goes that way. All right, because I think I don't even remember where I'm at in the cycle up here. Because I think I only have a couple more platforms, then I'm back where I'm supposed to be. All right, it's not like I'm too far here, but I'm just totally lost. Okay. Now I'm just cleaning up all the dirt I've got floating. Okay. Okay, so. All right, so let's make sure this is. So goes over. And then it shifts. Okay, and then where it shifts, take a right-hand turn and go. So up. I think. Or do I go out a couple? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just totally lost and confused. All right. Okay, so this goes out and then shifts. Okay, yeah, this is. That's it. I've just totally messed up these last couple of platforms again. You know, I like this game. I really do. But I like it because it's chill. Gives you a chance to. It gives me a chance to build and do exercise some creativity and all that stuff. There are very rare occasions that it frustrates me. And this is one of them. Now, again, I think I mentioned at the top of the stream, I didn't know how this was going to work, if I was going to be able to make it work. And at this point, I don't know. I had some confidence I could make it work earlier. And now I'm just sort of lost. I got, here and then there and then not here and then not there. And oh no. Okay. All right. Oops, well, this is a nice place to be, but there aren't any beds. Right. There aren't any unused beds right there. And, I kind of like a good unused bed. At least when I want to sleep. Afterwards, who knows? But, all right. Clean up this dirt. Said I thought I had it right to this platform. I'm not 100% sure that's actually true. Yeah, I stopped for a minute. I think it was because it was night and I wanted to sleep, and then I lost the rhythm of how the build went, and yeah, I'm just wrong. Okay, come back up here. Come on. It's also possible I was repeatedly making the same mistake over and over again, and then it just worked. Which, is one of those weird things. You used the wrong formula, but still got the right answer. How did that happen? It's because math just works that way sometimes. Okay. Up. There we go. Okay, so let's just take a moment and appreciate I've got 3/4 of a tower done. I mean, really? Okay, so All right, let's see now. So this is all going to slide over. It's going to go over that way. Pick up some of that and some of this. All right. It's like, so it comes up and then over and that way. See, it works. I know it does. It was working down here. Okay, because I think. All right, so where it shifts. Okay, so right now I'm just going to go with the instinct, which has been wrong so far, but I can't. This is the only way I can go. Okay, I have to go this way. Because if I go another way, I'm either going. I know I can't go that way. I know I can't go that way. And I can't go this way because I run into the other building. So, this, my friends, is it. This is where it's got to go. Okay. Right, it goes this way like that. Okay. Same thing on this one. It has to go this way. Okay. It might want to go some other way, but it can't. This is the only direction this platform can go. That's a torch. And, well, a torch might be enlightening. That's not the best material to actually build with. Okay. So that's what comes up the second level. Okay. Now, I think it slides out. Yeah. Slides out to the right. So it drifts this way. Okay, right, it just comes up a couple of blocks like that. Okay, just a couple of blocks like that, and the same thing this way. Okay. Now I've got the same thing on this side. Right, it's got to come up like this. And, my shoulder itches something fierce. Okay. Okay, right, this comes up this way like that. Okay. And, you know what? I could go scavenge some more dirt here, but I'm going to just pick it up this way. All right, because that seems like the thing to do. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of with them on that giant. All right, so we'll just slide in here like this. Right, just like that. And, okay. So this is now going to come across that way. All right, I am pretty sure that this is where this goes. Because of the 4 directions it could go, 2 of them made no sense at all, and the third one only made marginal sense. So, but it was, they'd have crashed into each other and that would have been bad. So, on the other hand, if I'm just silly here. See, I feel like this never lines up with anything, and it should. See, what was... Because I always... Yeah, I always shift to the right as I look at it. It shifts to the right. Right, so it's just... right, it's just even... Oh, wait a minute. Down here it shifts left. And then there it shifts right. There it shifts left. There it shifts right. So there it should shift left. Ah, I think that's what it was. I was making the same mistake over and over again, and it just worked out. Okay. So on this one, all right, I shift left and then shift right, shift left, shift right, shift left, shift right. I think this one I did, other than that, this part here, with apparently on this one I should have gone this way. Because it looks like I was alternating left and right and didn't realize it. Okay, so, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. The whole thing is just confusing. It shouldn't be that confusing. This isn't that crazy. It's like, but, I mean, you can see it. You see it as I went up. That one of these towers is definitely wonky. Okay, so take that down. Okay. All right, you know what? I'll just, you know, panic slightly, right? That's okay, right? A little well-timed panic was okay, right? That's, if there's anything I've learned from 2020, it's that a little well-timed panic is totally fine. Just you know, just go with it. All right. Well, it is 8 o'clock. I really should be stopping and hoping for something better, but holy man, that's just not great. That is not great at all. Hoping for better. Didn't get it, but I'll get it figured out. I will. One of these days, I'll soon. I may fight with this. Actually, I will certainly fight with this a little bit more off camera after the stream and figure out what is going on with this. Something should be going on. This just isn't it. So, I guess we'll find out. Right? Right. All right. So, go ahead and fire up the end credits. Definitely thank everybody for watching today. And my subscriber list is messed up because it has me on there and not my other subscribers. So, you know, it's one of those things. It's a day. It's weird. Anyway, you can drop a follow here. You can follow me on all the socials, Twitter, Instagram, join the Discord, all that good stuff. And if you want to subscribe, you can go to patreon.com/musicforgaming to subscribe. There's all sorts of cool extras, subscriber-only Discord channels, blog posts, other cool things. And hopefully, as I still get moved back into Twitch from the Mixer fiasco, things will sort of settle down and be okay. But we shall see. Anyway, let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this. Stop the recording. So be excellent to each other. And it's Music for Gaming signing off on the recording.